ihan han bumaktada aiswai news ki digital platform da lengsin duna leriba sahi noriba aiba Lamjingrenba Kshetrimayum taram na okchari loina na aiswai news mieng tabi ba miam punokpu ikokno na khumjari ko ihan hambada Lamjingrenba si kanano habadu miam no masak sake ma masadagi self introduction macha amatang to hanjage. Lamjingba, please introduce yourself and also tell us about where your parents are from and where they are staying right now and what they do.
Ay maming che Lamjingrenba Kshetrimayum ne ay mama ki maming na Victoria Ningombam Chanu ne aduga gi papa ki maming na Otojit Kshetrimayum madu ay gi parents di Manipur dai ne parents che Delhi dadi thabak tawri aduga ay Delhi dadi pokpane.
Tell me what is your papa's designation and mama's designation?
I Abasina Bhim Rao Ambedkar Labour Institute ama faculty amane aduga ay mother college amagi teacher amane of the subject English.
Okay. So Lamjingrenba si ma akoi ma masana ijaba saiding go like everyone is happy now haiba adu 2022 gangan basrokta adi published tawdana miyam na pawi khudong chawdu phangkhrabadu anga ama kaktani adu lelena ma si national amadi international level gi thakta competition kaya mai pala khrabadu manga amani. So Lamjingrenba, I have heard that you have won many achievements in national and international level competition. So would you please share some of the major achievements that you have gained so far besides your book?
Yes, so some of the major achievements aside from my book are that in a competition, in a TED competition, I had got the first prize, and in an MUN, I also got a prize in special mentions for writing the best position paper, and in my classical vocal examination, I got distinction in practical. So these are some of my major achievements, and there are many others too.
So you are very brilliant. You are brilliant in many fields, like in music as well. So Lamjingrenba, what drives you to write poems and stories at such an early age, and also tell us about the insight of your book.
Yes, so whenever I write stories or poems, I get to express myself, and I get to feel each and every word that I write down, and that makes me feel very happy and very elated. And my book is a collection of poems. It has a total of 25 poems. I have segregated them into 4 sections. Okay. The first section is about nature. Second is about my close ones, my relatives, my family members. And the third section is about my school life. And the fourth one is about toys and games that any child plays, and like any Ludo, Gumba, Ludo, so every child plays Ludo. Shmana Gumba games they inspired however. Okay. Fourth section though of the book.
Okay. So which one is your favorite? In all the poems, which one is your favorite?
My favorite is mysteries.
Okay, can you read out one of the poems?
While I'm, taking the pages for the mysteries, I would like to tell the reason why I like this poem, Mysteries. It is because it talks about, some things which I like really can relate to it. I can really relate to things, and sometimes, it's very funny, some of the lines. It's very funny too.
Okay, just read out. Read out for the viewers here.
Robots are smart but not sly. Netflix makes many reports. They are all flops. Internet has platter of games to play. Pokemon Sun and Moon to Bloons TV. Minecraft to Craftmine. So many to relish. I'm confused what to choose. Twitter's tweets are like a bird tweeting in the sky. Einstein's inventions always give me tension. What's MC square? I always ask. They don't answer. So that's my tension number 2. Aliens, are they even real? I don't know. Though I see them in a cartoon. Coding is so easy, but life is not easy. Google has some unsafe sites, though they are not always in sight. 101 times 205, I don't know. So I Google search. Oh no, the server crashed. I wonder if there is any AI to solve all these mysteries.
Okay, that was nice. So nangi chahi the bio as you should play means those childish play and all that, but you come to a place where you start writing poems and you take inspiration from all the toys you play with, and day to day nungti gina ta thoiba thogdo wathok ki pochai sing nang yengan inspire torga ira por ma khakne ko yamna thagat ningai ni adu I know sik no no hanging sina how long did you take to complete your poems and your book, and how did your parents help you in publication of the book?
I started writing when I was 8 years old. And 8 years old learning under the age when I kalam da bana book ki da mana form tawanya na you poem cha. I shum whenever I was free, I shum free ora kanda time lera kanda shum iram mane poems. And one day ki parents na kalaba ki egi poem so jam yama when number da when book ki formed up poem na niya na jam poem ira jam poem ira when na. And it took roughly about 2 years since I started writing when I was 8 years old. I 10th birthday roughly about 2 years.
Okay. So then 10th birthday, it was a gift from your parents. So what was your reaction to that?
So I am happy because not like every child gets to publish their own book. And I chantina excited to raba ina changi book ko su se mananga thanda with the help of my parents. So it was very exciting.
Yam interesting about ini natra. Adu yam nangana chahi tara subji nangana your own self composed poem mayam ma punjal langa the a collection of poems ki lari ka mukha form pasiko yam thagan ngai ni. I know you moved on the Makata Nahanisina. Like, how does schooling in New Delhi help to shape you as a writer? And what was your parents' contribution to shaping you as a writer?
Yes. So I studied in Karachi Ansars Model School. The Karachi Ansars Model School is a Cambridge section. Actually, Cambridge section is the Tamil. Cambridge section की teachers ना फन्यां मतलब motivate तो है इन्हें भाई अदुगा ideas भी हमारी लिए तो मैं एक पापा हमारे लम्बा books अदुगा ईबा हमारे लम्बा poems stories है एक teachers ने मतलब motivate तो वही ने बा अदुगी the form of motivation की तो मैं ना जब उनका help तो है बा Cambridge teachers na aduga ai parents na ne ai parents na joy motivate to hai ai teachers di adum ai na tadi lebe adabe na ai parents na ai teachers like ra kanda motivate to hai manda aduga ai je kabhi kabar taw gi baya hai ba ye je na story ibe hai na ki pleasure time lebe sida adi ai parents adum ai manda ninjanga le ye je adum ibe hai story adu ko aduga amanda ki halem no kabhi what topics ko bhi ideas ko bhi ki kare topic ta ibe aa gaya na.
Okay, yam ngai na from both directions lagi nang hyper kan do motivation to loi fange support loi fange have ko school lagi show aduga parents lagi show aduga nang anungti kinata you also attend school every day. Okay, you also I heard you also attend one of the folk music classes online. Okay, mean adu plus nang paintings yam na taw na tai adu kamai to how do you manage to write poems in such a tight schedule anta hayong yam da.
So I say I write poems whenever I am free. Free of my tansinai na kilma, Uma Kumalu Shalakanda, Anatagahi, Natang school day, Yorking Igi, Altang Pothamado, Adamatan Eva Yawana. Adunataga holidays, not a weekend star here. Since Adamatan Yagi Chutti Levenina school there. Aduga I Kavi Kavar, the classes sit out the Bayawa. It is only on like some days. And it the days I give poems the stories.
Okay, adi Lamjingrenba si chahi de nengang hoje baduma time se kamai use to gane se chapchana kenge we should learn something from Lamjingrenba, and I hope and I believe he must be an inspiration to many of the young ones. Singcho she nang so na mayam inspire to gane khale nang gi wari se ko adi matam do yam lik na siya na ba hebdo aduga nang folk music class se online da tori se kana gi makha da tamno na hapitan palu mayam.
Yes, in the folk class, the folk music commission, Manka Mangi Makadana.
Okay. Makamandi am famous Subami Makatanigo. So nang as you said you learned folk music from Manka, so you must have learned how to sing folk music, folk songs. So can you sing one or two for the viewers here and the people of Manipur?
Ha Imbim Pambi de Machandi Machandi Gum Tokshelo Churu Kaijam Makaijam Chikina Nem Popini Chowkwe Makoishe Chowkwe Makoishe Tuga Tuga Liro Ro Tuga Liro Ro Tura Tukunche Ha Tura Tukunche Nong na chu bane lambina nan bane shamina lam tatki ba karam na buna pano nong na chu bane lori na upto chabanda lanka ashuna mara ke ha lori na upto chabanda lanka ashuna mara ke nong na chu bane lambina nan bane. Thank you.
Yam Pazagreta. You have a bright future in music too, I think. Adu nang atopa nang modern song ati sakpa hitabra. Manipur modern song sing sakpa. Folk music na tabate di saming makuning balay gadi nang hapidam yam na tara bhatang saklo ne. Modern song da nang na prepare to nang faza ba isay lay tar gadi.
Modern songs nang faza ba song di kuire mapam jeng kuire mapam song. Kuire mapam tadam bumagi chi chi thaki pakum de pamde kam kamre miram shira naita kamre pakum mai bada kuire mapam tadam bumagi. Manglanda shutoina urami awama saglanda naklambi karibu toklamga sinna jai karuna liranga nipai jai chiklagi punchi uram laba chimlulana Arangani Nungsitinglo Yingjaraga Awabapanga Poglamgani Uire mapa Tadaba Magi. Thank you.
Yam Pazagreta, you sound like a professional. So you can also have a career in singing too. Yam nangai ko tawda. Aduga nang you are staying away from Manipur. The Manipur nang mapanda lay do. So what is it that you love most about Manipur? The nang miyam of the highway.
The most I love about Manipur is the me ma'am che Manipur ne na bade china kind ne me each other se help on be am taweba abdi yamna kayagi me each other se am china trust na ba each incident namasle ai ki mama se am china pi nga da am china young nga da ma se yung ma se magi way to home the hangraba so she was lost abdenya mina na ma se Manipur ne mami da mu ignored of deba hoina ai mama re help to banya ampa yung yon bada aduga yung adu ji help ji mi dana ai mama re help to bada ne ai ji le ra mi Natadi ay mamare adum mangal mama se khangra ba kare chino ay shunga pon mo.
Okay, so nang Manipur masasing means they help each other and we trust one another. Sinya nang yamna kwaiding nang most loving ori se ko yam ngai ta bada mama gi wari du su ko mama je kai mangam ta gadi you won't be here aduni ko yam ngai aduga so what are the most important things that you learn from your parents adum ta hayeng mama badin na nasibuk ta tamjab da khwadi kane ne khanjaba modi tamba para se karino
I know Anjali why haba knowledge na gain to chai parents ke hisi shirwani ki we should not judge people
okay
depending on my pesha kya हमने कि मुझे कमाना होगे कमाना looks होगे मुझे कमाना हिंगे we should judge people by what they do आई ना मी कना मुझे भावा को तोड़बा अगर ये ना देखी मी जो काम बनी क्योंकि मादी भावा मी ना अदो मी फतवा mana khata ko to ri ai ji khata mi ni pa ma na ma je pa shayam le jar shu adu ne na ma se baba
mi judge talk the never ko adu moi by their actions na ta ka do poni na we should never have prejudices on other persons have mani ko yam ngai ta bada aduga can you please share what is worst and the best thing you have ever experienced in life so far hoji puda nang na thengna bada khwaidagi non nungai khidaba or na taga khwaidi nungai photo kai ken nang haptang hayna leiragadi if there's any incidents then share it
I know understanding is सबसे nungai ba ki punchi da di ai when I'm proud of myself for doing something either I say poem lotion ba story lotion ba na taga kenama competition kana adu kanda yam harawa
okay
because at that moment I'm proud of myself for what I have achieved as a kari tawrage for what I have done adu ki I'm proud of that adu I worst experience ina man jab ai poem ira kanda kai kawai ki poem che kana thira ko ya ba I am ina I wanna recite tar kanda yamna nungarak taba
okay
sound to bada madu whenever I na hataba poem that poem ida kanda na isha hadi poem da ya ankana fajahange da weba so in a way a worst experience ultimately also becomes a little bit of my best experience because one of my poems in my book the wind
okay
the wind was actually I thought of removing it from the book because I say I'm tina nuar recite to akan the nuar taba atung dai na mun na yenge the wind gi poem do adu matung dai na shim do tung da ajiki worst experience so kara best experience ho leba
okay so you learn from your mistakes
yes.
A sign of a positive sign in the akoi sage so bidagi koina we learn something new and develop it to siam pho poniko aduga nang Manipuri da ko Manipuri ma chamana nan khwai di pamjaba Manipuri dish se nang kai nom tang share tone what is your favorite dish in Manipur
My favorite dish in Manipur chili black rice so and yeah
your black rice
Because black writing on the end, how I am now, and at they change I'm different too yet appearances. Aduga for the Kishmish ka half of the side. I think Kishmish ka half of my uncle house.
Okay. Okay. Nang saying that you have written many poems and you have even published a book of poems. So nang have you ever tried writing songs?
Yes, I believe that songs are basically poems. Now the poems and the rhythm, beat, the and the music.
Okay.
Mean tari but then no one. So I've written a song. So
Okay. Can you please sing that song?
Yes.
Okay. Self-composed song.
Yes, it is a self-composed song.
Come on, sing that song for us.
But the one and only, he definitely ain't so lonely. But he got the power of us. You can never ever call him so. But the one and only, he definitely ain't so lonely. 'Cause he got the power of us. 'Cause he got the power of us inside him. Inside him. He's more than an HM slave. He's better than Danger Day. He's a beloved God. He has more than one mark. But the one and only. He definitely ain't so lonely. 'Cause he got the power of us. 'Cause he got the power of us inside him. Inside him. Beruf is stronger than a goose. In a battle he can lose. Beruf is stronger than you, stronger than me, stronger than everybody. Beruf is inside every one of us. He wants only peace and justice. Beruf, the one and only, definitely ain't so lonely. 'Cause he got the power of us. 'Cause he got the power of us inside him. Inside him. Inside him.
Self-composed Towa songs plus you are a good singer too, for in English and Manipuri, and also the folk music. So I confused myself. Can you please tell me, so what do you see yourself in 15 years from now?
So I really like the subject science.
Okay.
And I've always, been dreaming of becoming a scientist.
Okay.
Since I was a child, since it really is fascinating, and with science we can create anything, we can do anything. All of the technologies that we have are because of science.
Okay.
So I think 15 years from now, I would try to become a great scientist and try to stop diseases and viruses such as this COVID-19 virus from happening again, to prevent from the to prevent anything bad happening to the future generation by making medicines and vaccines for the world.
Okay.
Because scientists are there to protect the world, to make the world a better place, to let the world to inform the world about the dangers of viruses, etc. Viruses and other things. So yes, I would like to become a scientist.
Okay. So I wish all your dreams come true and you become a scientist after 15 years from now. Okay.
Thank you.
Which one is your favorite place in Manipur? Tell me.
I think it is Loktak Lake.
Loktak Lake.
Since it has a lot of water and it's a lot of fishes and a lot of mountains surrounding it.
Okay.
So it is very like beautiful. It shows nature.
Okay. You like to connect with nature, and so you love Louktak Lake.
Yeah, I like nature since a lot of nowadays it's very difficult to find a green place, a place with, filled with greenery, because nowadays a lot of places are filled with cities, a lot of smoke. So I really like Louktak Lake since it has a lot of greenery.
Okay. So which one do you prefer to live, Delhi or Manipur?
Study-wise and school-wise, I think it would be Delhi.
Okay.
But the one I would more prefer to be in after
After
just for holidays, or maybe maybe just for relaxation, or for a place to maybe take inspiration from,
Okay.
To relax myself. I think it would be Manipur since it has a lot of greenery.
Okay, Duga, who is your role model and whom do you look up to?
I look up to Albert Einstein and Bob Ross.
Okay.
I look up to Albert Einstein because it just shows that you don't need to be from a rich family or a very intelligent family to be famous.
Okay.
Like Albert Einstein wasn't that rich or that famous. His family wasn't that much famous, but through his hard work, genuine hard work, and by believing in himself, he showed the world what science can do, what science is all about, and showed the world new things. So I look up to Albert Einstein because of that, and I look up to Bob Ross because Bob Ross shows us that whenever we make mistakes,
Okay.
we should look at those mistakes carefully and just ask ourselves if this mistake can be the new technology of the future.
Okay.
For example, I just gave you an example, I just told you that there is a poem in my book called The Wind.
Okay.
So, the wind had many mistakes in it. So I looked at those mistakes which I had made in the wind. I looked at it carefully, and now it is one of my favorite poems aside from the mysteries in this book. Yes, so that is also the reason why I look up to Bob Ross.
Okay. Ma'am, the different way na choice to go. I wish all your dreams come true. Okay, and I see you as a scientist after 15 years from now. Okay.
Thank you.
Aluga, what are your hobbies? Tell me.
So my hobbies are to sing, write stories and poems.
Okay.
Sometimes I also draw or sketch. And I also like to read books.
Okay.
Yes, those are my hobbies.
Okay. See,
Singing,
you love
reading.
singing, you love reading, you love writing and painting. What else do you not like? Tell me. You like everything and you excelled in it. What message would you like to give to the people of Manipur?
I would like to give the message to the people of Manipur to continuously read for ideas, read whatever they like. Pamba.
Okay.
And give forcefully pahalaba angang amada. Ade angang do hana paba nungar machune nungar how do chakrani ba. Aduga as a compulsion malani ba. Like there was a person called Jaden. Mate Yantina books parambane ba. Adumagi mother na mga compulsion o embade mga high bade ki summer holidays ta padri ara or shandadi ara have bade. mana quit the reading because she didn't like reading as a compulsion. Mana reading as a hobby should come.
Okay.
So we should read whatever we like as a hobby, not as a compulsion. Although we should continuously, keep writing. Because once iba horadina, iba dogi nuai bado the joy of writing the thauran niado shujum. Adam iba horan niado gakwe di creativity do shum kena thauran niado better than.
Si Lamjingrenba si amna fazwa message sama kakting maru ina mama pa singda adi macha singna like to as a hobby na adu enjoyment tamoina like to joyfully pada taragadi compulsory when pa taragadi nu tan harakani habni si amna chuma wafam ni asna phungtoi se do mayam mondagi inspiration dorang anda isa singda khoi summer vacation matamda like namna panbagi thabak se kitang handaraga angang singna as a hobby when natraga or joyfully like to pabai khudong sabdo pi haina I Spanish my Canadian Thamjari. So how did you start reading and writing? Tell me.
So I writing in the class 4 karakanda ho panya.
Okay.
Because I teacher na yung yamkin na motivate to ba write to mabay aduga sometimes teacher na ga okay daga task pi ba awne ki poem ga iyo na mina techniques taglaga how to write a poem adu technique use aga iwa poems.
Okay.
Adu dai na ba ina writing ho rahi hai reading chi na how re pasidi ai na pamjaba asa gi na pamjaba book to khalaga how re na reading cha and jang ye father na ai pana I book ka mane bhi bane ba Geronimo Stilton ya Geronimo Stilton is Space My series. Okay. Ama book. Adena book to ki covered ye mane thina I want to read chiraba. I want to am pamatraba. Adu is my father lai raba. Atum da amara kidra ki I a bookstore has the opposite nama line a baicha khiba. Adu da by chance book issue section lai ba. Adu the book ki section lai budana book to ye ba. Lama Geronimo Stilton ye ba. Geronimo Stilton the book in most attractive whatever title issue cover page issue adu book to laura ba select ba
okay
tum adu pa ba hore nungara ba nungar man nan ne sha ani ki father na legi ba hana ki Geronimo Stilton ki book to adu pa ba hora ba ki khana ba ki Geronimo Stilton jam nungara ba na
tan hana cover thi na pa da po to pa ba hore ne ba.
Yes. And slowly and steadily एक से जो मुमकिन मुमकिन बेगर बुक्स पावा हो रहे like book हमारे बने the ice monster.
Okay.
Ice monster तो शो originally यम थी अच्छी कोई बा अब जो है ना कलम बाकी ice monster आया बने यम थी attractive हो या ना so ice monster was a very shang ba story ne ba.
Okay.
Other than that yam थी ना पजामसु से पजामने story था adu book to na and the more thick more long books like Harry Potter pahan badana motivate pahan ba Geronimo Stilton china start pahan ba.
Okay, so nang like pa we have it say it comes from the book that your father bought ade ho len pra nang cover bu di pamam de tawu bu nang bookstore chalu da you found something very attractive in the cover and you bought it and read it, then you found very interesting and you started reading all the books. Okay, yam nuai wal kitab la tra mai to na koi habit se the kitang interesting ba pora madagi koi angang khudi mak or any new khudi mak se koi habit ma sem ba se mathau ta is ni ko. So among your hobbies, so which one is more interesting or which one would you prefer to continue, writing or reading?
So I like both writing and reading.
Okay.
But I think I like writing more, as when we are reading, we are only like seeing or reading the other person's, the writer's creativity.
Okay.
And we aren't really getting much of our own creativity. But when we write, we get to express ourselves. It is more. I think it is more fun when we are writing, and we also get to expand our creativeness more
Okay.
Since we aren't really copying from anything else, we are writing it on our own. But whereas in reading, we are just looking at somebody else's creativity.
Okay. Writing that you can express yourself, you can express your creativity, you can show your creativity. While reading that is other person's creation never go. Who is your favorite author as a writer?
So my favorite author is David Williams.
Okay.
Since I think David Williams is, David Williams' books are have lot of good moral, and they're very, most of the times, they make you feel some emotions, or the David Williams tries to make you feel the emotion that the main character is feeling.
Okay.
And this kind of thing is very rare to do. It is very hard to do. It is very hard to convince the reader in feeling what the reader, not the reader, what the main character of the story is feeling, or any character in the story is feeling. And another reason is because David Williams' Ice Monster, it's David Williams' book, The Ice Monster. I found it very fascinating, and it was, I think it was my first ever, very thick, book, which took me maybe even, months to finish. But I really like the moral and the emotions, added into it.
Okay. So you like the morals and the values that is given by the book, David Williams' books.
Yes.
Okay. Yang nangai ko. Aduga anang if given a chance to save one of your parents, who will you save? Papa or Mama? You can save only one.
Actually, Papa ga Mama ga ay magtinungshini. Madu ay naman jawari ki my Mama saved the mobile of the Malik because my father said sometimes he forgets to tell me something na tagamagi. Sometimes he does karapot lunch waya kama shogi baman aduga yamkina lightly low baya ne magai kawanagi any put lightly mananga.
Okay.
So yamchina kind of manvari can normally amkena on mananga. So give mother a mama mother is cast state over now and on the kind of panba and I'm gonna improve on better when away I'm gonna chances live mother Valeri.
Okay. Aduga if you are given the power to fly, where would you like to fly?
Interestingly, coincidentally too, she question say कि अमा कोई school की English teacher ने जो हम बने.
Okay.
So if I could fly, I would go to places where there are natural herbs, plants, aloe vera के कागज़.
Okay.
So that I can bring them back to people who need it, to scientists. Scientists, someone say aloe vera, aloe vera ki thangun pada na paraga amuka scientist na kachaga feed aloe vera, so that he can make the world a better place. Aduga aise me se help to bisi to bini ba. Like for example, me amma se kala se kada amma kana amma jaga amma da stuck hoira. Aduga man pura forest later thanda. Adu party when I di uba manina and so I would like to help the person.
Okay.
By flying.
Okay. So now you mama bagi lone child ni ko nang ya. Mala. So you are the lone child of your parents. If given a chance to have a younger sibling, though, which who would like, a baby girl or a baby boy?
I know generally maybe baby girl, since they born I know the the perspective of a boy, although the sister like the way I don't know the the perspective of words, how they look at things. And I think baby sister not found them.
Okay, and your answer is perfect. So you have written many poems, like 25 poems together in your book. So how come you developed the ideas to write poems, all the poems yourself?
So I first of all, look at my surroundings.
Okay.
See if there's any inspiration I can take from it. And if I can't take inspiration from my surroundings, then I try to, write poems of, of any occasion.
Okay.
Like any special day.
Okay.
Or sometimes I also, try to take inspiration from the cartoons that I watch. And then, after finalizing my title, what the poem is going to be about.
Okay.
I then start writing down some lines, and then whenever I write a line, I then think about what can rhyme with that line.
Okay.
And can also keep the the same context, and it also doesn't remove the context. The context still flows.
Okay.
The one line has another connection to the another. So I first of all think about which words to choose to rhyme, and then I try to link them together into making sense, and I try to make them into sentences, and I try to make them better in the form. I make them into a form of a poem.
Okay.
Since in poems we do not write just sentences. It's called the poetic license, that some grammar can be incorrect just for the poem. So whenever I write poems, I also take care of that.
Okay.
That what am I writing and how am I writing this.
Okay. You should take inspiration from everything in front of you, whether it is nature or a dog or anything that comes to you. You take inspiration from it, write it down, and take care of other the theories of writing poems and all that. Yam phajai kon tra adu pigli bangang sina mai mana thengna pot kuri mo inspiration lo nganda akoi line khara idana chayeng to bodu nganda mu atei dei kari rhyming na chingba loi torok tan sareng ibse akoi su tamjani ngai ni yam nungai Lamjingrenba. What do you like most about your papa, your loving papa?
So the most I like about my father is that he is kind. He tries to help other people, and whenever people are sad, he tries to cheer them up by telling jokes. And he also works very hard. Yeah, so these are the qualities of my father, the good qualities.
But you don't want to save your papa when given a chance to save either papa or mama.
That is because my mother has, I think my mother has more, some more points than my father does.
Okay, so it was nice talking to you, and thank you for giving us your time, Lamjingrenba. So, and I, on behalf of iSpy News and people of Manipur, wish you success in your future endeavors.